So we're good with that for now. There is a new icon though. It says D. Oh, I think I know what that is actually. I'll come into play for the last part of the game, so I think I'm gonna come to avoid it for now. I'm gonna try to do the rest of the Caligula's Palace missions right now, for what that's worth. But first I need to get to the Woosie's Casino. So I can save and start the next mission off. Oh god. But first a phone call.
I know it, you stinking perro.
Look, just say what you gotta say. I ain't interested in the stupid game.
Stupid games? This is my heart you play with.
What? Look, you damn. Gotta change my number.
So Catalina's still calling us, that's fun. And I think I'll do one more mission and then we'll move on to the other thing. I think there's only one more mission we can currently do with the Casino Height storyline concerning the last one we did was the stealing the cop bikes thing, but now there's something else we gotta steal, and I'm trying to talk about this since secondary music track. Oh god. Are you serious? Yes, well, it's not being very loud right now, so I'm gonna have to keep talking as I go outside and save more. Okay, I think I can relax now since the volume has picked up. So let's leave the communist casino. And save until it's 8 PM. I said yes. Just one more time. And now we can start off this next mission. I actually had a phone in the 90s that was pretty small. It was a tiny Motorola phone. It was like when it was unflipped, when it was open, it was as tall as my hand.
Woozie taking care of the uniforms. Now we just gotta get an armored van and respray it with the Caligula's Casino logo.
Why don't we steal one while it's on its rounds? That way we can make some money too.
Nah, I don't want to get the crew caught up in some street level jack and it could get ugly.
I have an idea. Have you ever seen those helicopters they use to lift heavy loads?
Yeah, they call them sky cranes. We could lift the whole truck and take them to someplace safe.
Then we need to steal a sky crane. Unfortunately, I'm not a pilot.
Me neither.
Hey, don't look at me.
Or me.
Shit. I'll fly it then. We could respray it at the airstrip.
Yeah, Carl. It'll be just like fighting Berkeley, only bigger.
Yeah, thanks for that.
So back to helicopter business we go. Military vehicle. I don't think we can steal a military vehicle, so just yet, so we're gonna have to take advantage of some loopholes. Oh, but before we go there, we will need some body armor, so let me pick this up real quick. If I recall, this is kind of a damage heavy mission. Plenty of dangers. Because we are heading straight into a military base. Kind of. Oh god. And I'm not paying attention because I just got a quick notification on the side. Apparently we have someone else that's gonna be being around fairly frequently. And apparently the chat has been having a serious discussion about Call of Duty for a while now. I don't know what that's about. Can't really comment on it since I've never played any of those games, nor am I in a hurry to. Tried a few FPSs, but I recall having a lot of trouble with GoldenEye when I was a kid. Didn't even own it, my cousin did. I remember I played Versus against my cousins in that game, and they always said that I shouldn't use a strategy that some of us use sometimes is like getting a bunch of proximity mines and surrounding ourselves with them, and then just sitting in a corner and shooting anyone that came close. Or that tried to shoot from afar without getting close, rather. And we always pretty much smack-talked each other when doing that, because it was a pretty shitty, unfair strategy. But when it came to actually shooting and doing well at the game, I couldn't do that either to save myself. I guess it might be worth returning to eventually though, since FPS-wise, this probably isn't a good example, but I played all 3 of the Bioshock games and I enjoy them mostly. I agree with the people that say that there's some pretty ridiculous stuff in the storyline for Infinite, but we're at the gate. Yes, this is a restricted area, but we got inside anyway, so what does that tell you? Oh god, that guy went flying. And we missed that guy, that's great. And we missed him again. And I think our back tire was shut out. Well, let's try running over this guy, and when that doesn't work, I knew it wouldn't, let's just try to take some cover and do this the traditional way with bullets. Oh god, here come more guys, of course. That's nice. Also, I should probably start using the M4 again, since these guys drop ammo for it, I think. Yeah, there we go. And there's a lot more guys inside this warehouse, so this is gonna be fun times. Something that happened to me actually while playing the Bioshock games was that first one I played was the first one, but the first time I tried to play through it, I had to stop because I ran into the glitch where one of the safes, which has an item vital to continue in the game, doesn't open properly. So I pretty much had no choice but to stop after that point, but I picked it up again eventually, a different version I guess, and it worked, so I was able to finish it. Only thing that really put me off though was the shitty escort mission at the end of the game. That was pretty badly done. Who else is shooting at me? I actually can't see. That guy, I presume. And now there's more guys like that guy. I wonder what King would say if he were here. No, not really. He'd probably say it in all caps, which makes me lose my curiosity. And also there's a floating box, that's nice. I have the feeling it's not supposed to look like that, but hey, big game, big glitches. So we're almost to the roof, and there's a horseshoe. I'm gonna go ahead and get that now, since I don't think I'll have an easy chance to get back in here after this mission. Who's shooting at me? Oh, there he is.
What you gonna do now?
I like how the guys sometimes like bounce off the ground when they die for some reason. And there's a flamethrower there, but we don't need that, I don't think. Or maybe we do, since I thought we had the minigun, which takes up the flamethrower slot, so might as well get that real quick. And back to our old friend DM4 we go, before we run up the stairs. Gonna be able to shoot that guy? Yes. How about that guy? There we go. And I Anyone else, we're just gonna have to take care of hands-on, I guess. Oh boy, they've sent 2 gunships to intercept us, but we do have this little minigun turret to help us take care of that. So let's do that. I'm pressing return now. Oh boy. I only hope that doesn't mess up the helicopter we're trying to steal though. Or that the guys land on us. That would be really unfortunate. But we did alright. So let's take the chopper and get the hell out of here. Oh god. But we're not done yet, we still have to steal the van. So let's go and do that now. Of course, getting around will be a lot easier now that we have a flying vehicle. Speaking of Tomb, here's the Tomb of the Cybermen music again. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this thing's down here where the van is. Or maybe it's over there. That works too. Or maybe it's not here either, but over there. Kind of put off by the fact that there are so many places at this latitude. Okay. So let's try to get this thing. And we did it, so... Apparently the place we need to get it to is the aircraft graveyard. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that's the place where we learn to fly. So let's have another quick tour of scenic Las Venturas as we fly across it to get there. Hopefully this music won't become topical as we run into some bizarre situation where all the helicopters or hydras are trying to shoot us down. Don't know who the best vampires are. One of the most things I'd be most interested in is though is someone who could give a... If we're talking about vampires, we really need to define what kind of vampires we're talking about, because there's like all these different iterations of the vampire myth where they all follow set different rules, like the ones in Bram Stoker's Dracula, they weren't hurt by the sun does nothing to them, but sometimes sometimes the sun does really stupid shit, and sometimes the sun kills them, like in Vampire the Masquerade. I don't know, guess that would make sense, since the whole vampire thing kind of originates from deceased people from the Middle Ages, who had horrible skin conditions that meant they couldn't walk around in the sunlight. Also, if you'd make a distinction between vampires and dampirs, which dampirs might not be possible in a lot of mythologies because, or a lot of iterations, since vampires can't really reproduce with humans, or with anyone for that matter. And generally, a Dhampir is defined as the child of a vampire and a human. And we're almost there. Here we are. Oh god. And I need to stabilize my fucking helicopter before I try to do anything. Almost got it. Okay, we've made it. And now all we have to do is land this thing, and we should be good. And there we are.
Hey, CJ. You never cease to amaze me.
Good looking. Where's Woozy?
I don't know. He insisted on driving here himself. He could be anywhere.
Yeah, I guess. All right, dude, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later.
And speaking of later, I think that's gonna be the last mission for tonight. Been playing the game for like 3 hours now. That's usually the cut-off time. So of course that was, I think that was quite good progress with the Las Venturas missions. And according to my thing that I have here, because I have this thing, we're pretty much half done with that section of the game. And after that, all that's left is the final set of missions, so we're that much closer to the end of the game. But until then, now it's time to